Ladies and gentlemen, what if the moment you are about to give up is the very moment your life is about to change? What if your greatest breakthrough is hidden behind one more attempt, one more step, one more day of believing? Too many people walk away from their dreams just before the door begins to open. Don't let that be your story. Life has a way of testing us when we least expect it. There are days when nothing seems to go right. Plans fail. Doors close. People disappoint us. We begin to question ourselves, our purpose, and even our future. In those moments, it is easy to believe that hope has disappeared. But hope is not something that disappears. Sometimes it simply becomes quiet, waiting for you to listen again. The strongest people are not those who have never struggled. They are the people who decided that their struggles would not define them. They understand that every storm eventually passes. Every night gives way to morning. Every winter is followed by spring. Nature reminds us that difficult seasons are temporary. Your life is no different. Ladies and gentlemen, never confuse a difficult chapter with the end of your story. A single failure does not define your future. A rejection does not determine your worth. A delay does not mean your dream has been denied. Sometimes life is preparing you before it promotes you. Sometimes you need stronger roots before you can grow taller. Every challenge is teaching you something. It may be patience, it may be courage, it may be resilience, or it may simply be teaching you to believe in yourself when no one else does. Hope grows stronger every time you refuse to quit. Many people wait until they feel confident before taking action, but confidence often comes after action. Take one step, then another. Small progress is still progress. A mountain is climbed one step at a time. A book is written one page at a time. A new life is built one decision at a time. Never underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Ladies and gentlemen, your mind will always have two voices. One voice says it's impossible. The other says try one more time. One voice reminds you of every mistake. The other reminds you of every lesson you have learned. One voice focuses on fear. The other focuses on possibility. The voice that becomes stronger is the one you choose to listen to every day. Guard your thoughts carefully. Feed your mind with wisdom instead of worry. Spend time with people who encourage you instead of discouraging you. Read words that inspire you. Fill your heart with gratitude even in difficult moments. Gratitude does not ignore pain. It simply refuses to let pain become the entire story. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be moments when nobody believes in your dream. There will be moments when people misunderstand your vision. That is not the time to stop. That is the time to become even more committed. Remember, the seed grows in darkness long before anyone sees the tree. Your growth may be invisible today, but that does not mean it isn't happening. Keep learning. Keep improving. Keep trusting the process. The results will come. The results will come. Not always as quickly as you hope, not always in the way you imagined, but they will come if you continue moving forward with faith, patience, and determination. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest mistakes people make is believing that successful people never feel discouraged. The truth is very different. They feel fear. They experience disappointment. They face rejection. The difference is that they refuse to let those moments become permanent. They understand that emotions are temporary, but decisions create the future. So when life becomes difficult, they do not ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, they ask, what can this experience teach me? That single question changes everything. It transforms problems into lessons. It turns setbacks into preparation. It replaces frustration with growth. And growth always leads to strength. Remember this, the strongest trees are not the ones protected from every storm. They are the ones that learn to stand through the wind. Your difficult season is not here to destroy you. It is here to develop you. Every challenge is shaping qualities that comfort never could. Patience, courage, wisdom, compassion, perseverance. These are the gifts that often grow in life's hardest moments. Ladies and gentlemen, never compare your journey with someone else's. Comparison steals hope because it makes you believe you're behind. But life is not a race. Everyone has a different path, a different purpose, and a different timeline. Some people bloom early, others bloom later. Neither is better. What matters is that you keep growing. Celebrate every small victory, every healthy habit, every act of courage, every promise you keep to yourself. Those small victories become the foundation of extraordinary success. Many people are waiting for one big moment to change their lives, but real transformation happens quietly. It happens when you choose discipline over excuses, when you choose forgiveness over bitterness, when you choose gratitude over complaint, when you choose hope over fear. These daily choices shape the person you become. Ladies and gentlemen, there may be days when you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. On those days, become the light. Encourage yourself. Speak to yourself with kindness. Remind yourself how far you have already come. You have survived challenges that once seemed impossible. You have grown through experiences that once felt overwhelming. If you made it through those seasons, you can make it through this one too. Do not allow temporary pain to convince you that your future has disappeared. Your story is still being written. The next chapter has not yet been revealed. Some of the most beautiful moments in life arrive after the darkest nights. Hold on a little longer. Believe a little stronger. Keep walking, even when progress feels slow, because every step you take is bringing you closer to the person you are becoming. Hope is not pretending that life is easy. Hope is believing that life is still meaningful, even when it is difficult. Hope is choosing faith when fear whispers louder. Hope is waking up one more morning and saying, I will keep going. And every time you make that choice, you become stronger than you were the day before. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine yourself 1 year from now. Imagine looking back at this difficult season with gratitude instead of regret. Imagine realizing that the obstacle you once feared became the reason you discovered your strength. That future is possible, not because life will suddenly become perfect, but because you will become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So as you leave today, remember these simple truths. Never lose hope. Never stop believing in your ability to grow. Never let one failure define your future. Keep learning. Keep trusting. Keep moving forward. One day, people may look at your success and wonder how you made it through the hardest times. Smile, because you will know the answer. You refused to give up. You chose hope over fear. You kept taking one step after another, even when no one was watching. And that decision changed everything. The future belongs to those who continue believing when others stop. So lift your head, strengthen your heart, trust the journey. Your best days are not behind you. They are still waiting ahead. Thank you.